Hi, Wolfpack fans. This is called Getting to Know Your Professor, AKA me. If you're watching this, then you're probably taking my class this semester. I am recording this live from home in the summer of 2020 during the pandemic that has hit the globe. I've always done this particular, I don't want to call it a lecture, more of an activity with my students in the classroom. So this is going to be the first time that I have tried it without a live studioed audience answering questions and interacting with me. But we're gonna make it work because that's what we're doing. We are pivoting during COVID. I've got my able-bodied assistant right here. His name is Mojo, and actually he's not helping me at all. Randomly, he will bark during my recordings. So if that happens, we're all gonna roll with it. All right, here's me, and here I am on a picture back when we could get haircuts and you know, all the fun things, go to the gym. They're gonna be behind us, y'all. This is gonna be behind us, and we're gonna get back to all these amazing countries. So what I listed on this slide, and we're gonna be stronger on the other end of it, I truly believe that, is I have listed every country that I've ever played football in. And if you're from the United States of America, you probably call it soccer. So just to get to know me, you have to know that I am very passionate about travel and about soccer. And yeah, I have literally played soccer in every one of those countries. Now, let's just be clear, that might mean going into a sporting goods store in said country, grabbing a ball and juggling it for 5 seconds. That counts. But in many of these, it was proper teams. Like in Australia, I was on the Gap Reserves. And sometimes it's pick up on the beach, like it was in Chile and in Costa Rica. The picture in the middle is my amazing family. I've been married for over 30 years to that wonderful guy. Yes, we've been quarantining together for over 100 days, and we have not divorced. We have not ripped each other to shreds. We are still here, all in one piece. Our two amazing girls who we have raised into these fantastic, well-adjusted contributors to society are now baby birds that flew out of the nest. So this summer, actually during COVID-19, we moved downtown Raleigh. Do you want to see the skyline? I think if we look out that window there, and this is my actual, let me see, I'm gonna walk over there because my lamp was in the way. All right, because you gotta see my pretty view. That's downtown Raleigh, woo-woo. So with the baby birds flying out of the nest, we decided it was time for a new vibe, and we are now in the center of lots of excitement in the city when everything opens back up. So that is a little bit about me. I went to the University of California, San Diego, home of the Tritons. That's where I met my husband playing soccer back before you were born. Yeah, I said we've been married for over 30 years. So I am guessing you were not born when we got married. And then let's see, I worked at University of Redlands in the Career Center, and I also worked at the University of Queensland. I was mentioning Australia earlier, got an amazing opportunity to do a sabbatical there. And now you know where I work because you're probably in my class at home of the Wolfpack. Now today, you're gonna get a test on what life was like for me back in college in 1985. All right, this is a trivia test. So if you know the answer to this, if we were live, I would be throwing out chocolate bars to everyone that got it right. But this whole introduction to me is really just so that we can build a little rapport. I'm gonna get to know you too. You can see that I'm a human. I have a dog that barks, probably will during this. And if you know the answer to the questions that happened in 85, you can just say them out loud to yourself while you are watching this. All right, do you know? Yeah, probably you knew that one. He was pretty famous. You may have heard your parents talking about him, voting for him. And then, most popular movie, a lot of people do not know this, but it is starring Tom Cruise, gave you a big hint. So when I was in college, we watched, yes, Top Gun. Hopefully you've seen it. It's a good movie. All right, now we're back to 2020. So now we're in the year that I'm recording this. And up until now, we really haven't been able to go to the movies because theaters are closed. But the most popular movie, take a guess, maybe this is just within the first half of 2020 because I'm recording this in July. I haven't seen that movie. Maybe I'll have. How about the most popular TV show back in the 80s? Yeah, mid-80s when I graduated college. You might have heard of it. It's a comedy, and the person who was starring in this has is in jail now for not good things. Me Too movement, giving you lots of hints. Okay, yep, it was the Cosby Show. Now we're into 2020. What is the most popular TV show? What do you think? Do y'all watch TV? Is it on Netflix, Hulu? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's on Netflix. I think that might be on old-fashioned like ABC or something. 1985. All right. So we didn't have all the cool things you had. Clearly, back in my day, you know, I've been at NC State so long that there were dinosaurs roaming the Brickyard when I came. Literally. It's changed so much. But we listen to music. You guys know this. You've seen some TV shows harkening back. The Walkman. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Now you tell me, because I got to stay in touch with the audience that I'm dealing with now. You all are Generation Z. How do y'all listen to music? Is it on your phone? What is it? Okay. I'm actually not using Spotify, so it might be a little out of touch with that, but my TA put this together and she knows because she's you. I listen to Amazon Prime Music. I think that's how I'm sharing music. I used to have iTunes. That's so last year. What was the most popular song? Any music buffs? It is by Jefferson Starship. I'll hum it for you, or I'll la-la it for you. La 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 la. La 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 la. All right, did I mention? I didn't mention this, you guys, and I'm going back to that first slide because I forgot to say one of my claim to fame. What was it? Oh yeah, Hairspray. You're like, why is that on there? She didn't say anything about that. Well, that's because I was in the musical Hairspray right here on the NC State campus. Yes. And now we're saying the most popular song is We Built This City. We built this city on rock and roll. All right, that's the best. I may even do that live for you if we get together in the same room one day. What was the most popular song? Let's see. Oh, for y'all, The Box. Don't know that, gonna Google it, gonna find out what that song's all about. I do have a Peloton. I don't know if you can see in my house, but it's in the corner there. And I do get exposed to a lot of really great music. Today I did a country ride on my Peloton. I'm like, who am I? But I'm very eclectic. Favorite group is Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I like hip hop. I like, what is it, EDM? I'm trying to think of all the kinds of music that they play on Peloton. I like pop. Let's be real, I like the Backstreet Boys and the 90s. How did we, in 85, watch MTV? Well, actually we did, because it came out in 1985. But what did we watch on it? Oh, we actually watched The Challenge. Oh, that's what you watch is on, what we watched. All right, so I don't know. I got confused on that one. Let me go back. I think I messed that one up. What was, oh, music was on MTV. That was the question, is what was most watched on MTV in 85? We didn't have shows like The Challenge, we had music. Okay, now I'm back on track. Now, where did Superman change clothes? We had these things back in the 80s. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're called phone booths. I know, it was wild. But today, we don't have them anymore. So where the heck is Superman going to change clothes? Think, think, think. It's on every corner of every small town or city. There's actually one in the Tally Student Center. It's where you get your caffeine. Yeah, he's got to go there. Absolutely. There's no other place. What was the most popular fashion statement in 85? All right, oh my gosh. I looked like that. Let me confess, 100% Jane Fonda all the way with the leggings. And y'all still wear leggings today. I've seen you in your Lululemons. But the most popular fashion item, according to my teaching assistant, for women, this isn't for guys, what do you think? In 2020, what are people wearing? Okay, showing off the abs. Now, where did people get the news? Have you ever heard of this thing? It's called a newspaper. Yeah, that's how we got the news. Y'all get the news a different way today. Yeah, social media, 100%. It's like, did someone tweet it? I don't know what happened. Now we're into how do people break up? Significant other got to say adios amigo. Is it on the phone? Yeah, it was on the phone. That's how we did it back in my day, which is not as cruel as y'all, because y'all do it in a way that is not real sensitive. That is it, the text message. I used to think it was Snapchat, but it's not anymore. It's the text message. What was the average starting salary coming right out of college back in my day? A lot of people are like, whoa, was it like 10,000 a year? You graduated in the dark age. No, it was actually in the upper 20s, bachelor's degree recipients on average. And do you know what it is for y'all? This year, average starting salary for college grads? Not too shabby, as I would say. So y'all, that is the end of my presentation. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you. I am here for you. I know these are crazy times, but we have to do some things on video. We have to do some things digitally. But let me tell you, if you're taking my class 100%, you are invited to reach out to me on email. Yes, that's old fashioned too. Do you even check email? But I do. And that's how we can set up this little Zoom meeting where I see a box of you, you see a box of me, and we can do so much on Zoom, y'all. I just want you to know that it is not bad. I know you all are coming to campus. Be safe. I'm glad you're in my class. We're going to have an amazing semester. Be patient with me because I am learning how to do this through this screen, just like you are, and know that there's someone here that cares about you. And I've always learned that they care. Oh, here it is. I'm going to say it right. They care what you know. So you guys might care what I know when you know that I care. I'll say that again. So I said it wrong at first. They care what you know when they know that you care.